We're talking about Harmons Recipe Ready hand-trimmed turkey. It's a great program that we have in our meat department now. Here we are in the meat department at Station Park, and one of my favorite things, our programs we've just started, is our Recipe Ready turkey. And I love turkey because it is so versatile. You can do so many things with it, and the health factors in using turkey are even greater than using chicken. It's more lean than chicken. It has so many more nutrients than chicken, and it's absolutely delicious. And if you're not real fond of the basic turkey flavor, there are things that you can do to it, like brine it and make it taste like whatever you want it to. You can use Mexican spices and flavorings, you can use Oriental and Asian flavorings and East Indian flavorings, and there's just so much that you can do. One of my favorite things is to brine. And you can take one of our Recipe Ready boneless, skinless turkey breasts and take it and brine it. And I like to use maple and sugar and rosemary and brine it overnight, and then put it on my barbecue grill and grill it on a medium heat with the lid down up on the upper shelf for about, they usually take about 45 minutes to an hour and a half. But you want to bring them up to 165 degrees internal temperature. That's the best way to tell if your turkey's done. Buy yourself a nice instant read thermometer and always cook it to 165 degrees. Another thing I really like about the turkey are the drumsticks. You just cannot beat the drumsticks. You can't beat the drumsticks, get it? They're nice and large and meaty, and there are a lot of things that you can do with these. You can put a dry rub on them and barbecue these. These take a little bit longer than the breast because they have the bone in. I always plan on at least an hour with the lid down, but you can take your favorite barbecue rub and put it all over them and barbecue them low and slow, and they're delicious and they're moist, and that's what's nice about the dark meat is they're moist. And then put your favorite barbecue sauce on them, that's good, but you can also braise them. Meaning put them in a saute pan, brown them real nicely, put some liquid in, whether it be a little white wine or chicken broth, vegetables, herbs, put a lid on them and throw them in the oven, 275 degrees for an hour to an hour and a half. Oh my gosh, the best stewed, braised thing that you could possibly have in the world, right here. Okay, let's see. Another thing about our Recipe Ready turkey is we have different cuts already cut up for you. So if you like to do things like tacos and burritos, stir fries and pastas, there are a lot of things that you can do with those too. These strips make for excellent pasta. I like to saute them off and toss them in a pan, have a little bit of chicken broth, once again maybe some white wine, fresh herbs. My favorite is turkey, bacon, tomato, and tarragon. Take a little bit of tomato and crispy cooked bacon and toss it with some fettuccine and add a little extra virgin olive oil to it. Absolutely delicious. Top it off with Asiago cheese. What a great meal. Okay. Turkey breast cubes. I use these for both stir fry and tacos. If you take these, put them on a flat grill or in a saute pan, sprinkle some chili powder in there, put some fresh garlic and some cumin in there, and cook it up real nicely. Makes for a great taco. You can use this for fajitas too. This one for fajitas, marinated in soy sauce, chili powder, Worcestershire sauce and lime juice and a little bit of jalapeno, onions, and bell pepper, and then put that on your hot flat grill. Do a couple of nice tortillas with it. Oh my gosh, you just cannot believe how delicious it is, and it's so fast too, and you don't even have to touch this stuff. So many people are averse to having to touch poultry and cut it up and contaminate their cutting boards or counters or whatever. This is already done for you, and you don't even have to mess with that. then what I like to do is dance with the turkeys. Edit that, please.
Okay.
These are two of my favorite items to use for a really quick meal. Our ground turkey. It's fresh, it's lean. We have both the thigh meat and the breast meat, and they're both absolutely delicious. Even the thigh meat, it's moister because it has a little more fat, but it even has less fat than extra lean ground beef. And I tell you what, when you make a meatloaf out of this, you add some pureed vegetables and some fresh herbs to it. It's delicious, and you don't have to worry about your family getting all this fat and extra grease. You'll notice that when you cook it off in a loaf pan, it's not floating in grease when it's all said and done. Also, turkey burgers. How do you beat a good turkey burger? My favorite turkey burger, slap this together with some salt and pepper, throw it on a grill, and a lot of people complain about how flavorless it is. Well, it takes on the flavors of everything that you put on it. I personally like to make a nice coleslaw, put coleslaw on top, pickles and melt cheese on top of there. It's a wonderful burger. And paired up with our artisan buns, our artisan bread, there's no beating a sandwich like that. So what we have here is a program with our fresh turkey that we use, no hormones, not injected. Turkey is already processed for you, ready to go into a recipe, and it's delicious and nutritious and very cost effective, and it makes your life easier to create great fresh meals at home.